Kind of the reason why all three came back to school?
I mean, I don't know. I guess so. I guess we just a close-knit group. We like to do everything together.
Parris, you were in a situation where you had some pretty high draft grades.
Yeah.
I think Mel Kiper had you as a top 10 receiver in the draft.
Mm-hmm.
Why did you come back, and was it tough to say no to the money that you were going to make?
Yeah. Well, you know, took a lot of thought, you know, obviously a lot of prayer. But, you know, personally, I just feel like I have some personal goals, you know, that I haven't met yet. And definitely feel like I still have a lot of potential that, you know, I haven't even touched yet. And, you know, I feel like Ohio State is the best place, you know, for me to develop and continue pushing for that. And I feel like, you know, once this season is over, all those goals will be met.
What are those goals?
I mean, they're kind of personal. I mean, you know, I don't really like to talk too much about my personal goals, but, you know, I still have them in the back of my head, and, you know, I feel like they're attainable, and I feel like I reach them.
What do you guys think, for all three of you, you know, with so much talent now coming back, with you guys all deciding to stick around, what impact should Zone 6 have next fall? What do you guys expect from yourself now?
I feel like we return a veteran group. Everybody comes back that had a key part in the offense developing last year. So I feel like it's just taking that next step, just getting better as a unit, and then propelling the offense to take the necessary steps to get to where we want to get next year.
I know you guys love JT, have so much respect for him, but you could have a new quarterback next year, possibly Dwayne.
We have Mike Weber over here as well.
What is you guys
and
talk
J.K. Dobbins
about that and the idea of the offense being more explosive, more working?
I mean, that's enticing for receivers, but at the end of the day, we're going to be a veteran group, so we got to step up our play with a new quarterback. You know, it's just going to be different for them because they're going to be running the whole offense, something they've never done before. So we just want to be that group that could make plays, take some pressure off of them.
Johnny, I know the draft's kind of your own decision to make, but given your relationship with Parris, did kind of what he'd wanted to do affect at all any decision the decision you made to stick around?
Yeah, I feel like that played a role in it. Also with Terry as well. I mean, just knowing that we can come back and get better, because I mean, it's still a lot of things we left on the field last year. So there's some goals we still want to reach this year. So I mean, having those two guys with me is definitely a big factor.
What were the conversations like between the four of you guys, you three and KJ, about, you know, the future? Did you guys have like particular conversations, or were just kind of just leave it up to individual choices?
I mean, it was kind of an individual thing, but I mean, we all talked about it together. The biggest thing, we want to win a national title, and we want to be a big part of that.
How much did an opportunity maybe play with a guy that you guys are all really close with, and Dwayne, factor into your decision to come back here and play one more year?
I feel
if
like
you're at liberty to answer it.
Yeah, I feel like, man, we were also close with JT as well. I mean, probably more closer with JT because, I mean, we've been running more with him than Dwayne, you know. But I don't know. I don't know how to answer that one, honestly.
Does it matter to you guys who throws you the ball?
No.
Honestly, not. Because, I mean, you know, in that quarterback room, they got elite guys. And, you know, with Coach Ryan Day, you know, being the head of the group, you know, he's one of the best in the business. So, you know, who's over our starting quarterback, you know, we have confidence that, you know, they'll be able to get the job done.
Terry, you and Parris, we've heard the story about a couple years ago coming in and changing the culture of Zone 6. Did you guys not feel like that was done yet?
I feel like we took a big step in that last year. It wasn't just us. You know, KJ took some big steps, and Johnny helped us too. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, we just feel like there's more to be done. There's more plays to be done, so we're not satisfied where we took it. We feel like as a part of coming back, we just want to leave the room better than how we came in. So not saying it was a bad room, but just want to keep enhancing every year.
And where can that enhancement come, Parris?
I just sum it up with opportunities. You know, every opportunity you get, just make the most of it, take advantage of it. You know, definitely we all feel like we left something on the field last year, you know, which is obvious. You can see it. But yeah, I think the leadership around our room is, you know, A1A is top of the list. But I think we just have to capitalize on every opportunity we get this upcoming season. I think we'll be fine.
What is next for this group? What do you guys feel like are the biggest areas that you guys as a group can improve from last season to this upcoming season?
First thing that comes to my head is probably just making all our plays. When you expect to be an elite group at Ohio State, you want to make every single play. We're not going to be 100% every single game, but we got everybody coming back, so it's just going to get the timing down with the new quarterback, and we're going to take it upon ourselves, just not leave as many plays on the field. We made a lot more plays than some people give us credit for, but we hold ourselves to a really high standard. We expect to make every one of those.
Parris, before you made your decision, did you kind of have a feeling that all 4 of you guys were going to stay for another year, or was it something that didn't kind of enter your mind until Johnnie and Terry both said they were staying?
I had no idea, honestly, to be honest with you. I didn't even have an idea what I was going to do, because my eyes kind of came down to the wire, the last 3 days, whatever, to the deadline, and it kind of was just up in the air, because it's hard to, we worry about each other, but it's hard to make a decision like that, thinking about others at the same time. So I guess it was kind of an individual thing, and then once I kind of found out what I was doing, that's when I contacted these guys, see where their heads were.
How thrilled are you that everybody's back from your group?
It's crazy. I didn't think that we all would be back, but it's definitely exciting. Like they said, like JD said, ultimate goal is to win a national title, and I wouldn't choose nobody else to go win this game, a national title with. So I'm excited.
So you guys didn't talk to each other while you guys were making the decision?
We did, but it was just like where you at, like where your head at? It was just little stuff like that. But ultimately, when you make a decision like that, you just want to be kind of off to the side, alone in a sense, because it's hard to deal with the outside pressure and then everyone's opinion, stuff like that. You kind of just want to be alone and make that decision on your own. So.
Terry and Parris, you guys were both captains of his team last year. You'd be only returning captains from last year. How much you guys feel like now you really have an opportunity to be leaders of this team?
We kind of stepped in that role last year, but now being older, the oldest guys on the team, really, it's crazy to think about. We got I guess a younger team in the sense of leadership. So I think it starts with us 3 offensively. Isaiah's going to step up a lot for the O-line, but we just got to take that next step as a team, and that starts with us. So it starts with how we working out, how the young guys see the way we prepare for games and practice. It's just a mentality that we're going to take, and we hope it permeates throughout the team.
Johnnie, how much of an opportunity do you see for yourself now to take more of a leadership role than maybe you did last year?
I think I played a pretty good leadership role last year. People probably don't really notice it or see it, but I think I have a better opportunity this year, seeing that some guys have left. So it'll be fun to step up with these guys a little more.
Johnnie, with everything you've gone through, knee stuff and whatnot, a lot of people I think thought maybe you'd jump at the chance to try and make money while you're healthy. What was going through your mind in terms of coming back and doing another year, not getting paid and whatnot, and how are your knees feeling?
Sometimes it's bigger than the money, passing up a brothership like this would be crazy. There's going to be opportunities there, and if it's in God's plan, then I'll be there next year, So, just being able to come back and spend this time with these guys for another year, I wouldn't trade it.
Is a chance to put more on film part of that too?
Yeah, definitely.
And how are you feeling? Going through a full season, where are the knees at?
Knees are fine. Body's sore.
Okay.
I'm really
to
sore.
be expected.
It's my first time to made it through a whole bowl season, so I'm sore, but I'll be fine.
Are you happy with how the year turned out? Obviously the touchdowns were there, big plays, but maybe not as many receptions as you'd want.
Yeah, it's all fine. I'm excited with what happened. I was able to finish the season. That was the biggest thing for me, being able to practice with these guys each and every day.
Does KJ take interviews separately?
Yeah, he's big time.
He's trying to be big time,
man.